Mic's working. And I need to grab my headphones so I can hear. Hearing things is usually a helpful thing for, music writing. Unless you're Beethoven or something. All right, so I've got guitar in working. I haven't tuned it. I literally just plugged it in now. Get this thing set. There we go. All right, I'm starting out a little late today. I had to sleep in, just had to. I was so tired yesterday. I couldn't even stand it because something got in my eye while I was sleeping last night. And I don't know if it was an eyelash or just a piece of some kind of dust, but my eye is still a little blurry. It was really pissed off yesterday. It was just hurting and tearing up, and I couldn't even stand it. So got some eye drop things, tried to flush it out, and it seems to be sort of there, but it's a little strange because usually my vision is so good that if I go to the optometrist and they're like, can you read this chart? And I'm like, I can not only read the bottom line of the chart, I can read the little copyright info on the bottom, but not right now. Not since yesterday. So seems to be clearing up a little bit, but it's still a little odd. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna scrunch my cornea or something. Put down some MIDI things, which is a thing I keep doing. Before I come down here, I just grab my laptop, which is actually what this is. Just write some stuff in quick, transfer it over, and actually, let me leave that open. Yeah, I'm just kind of monitoring my stream. So I've got a 10-year-old plus computer here, and it's getting on its last leg. I ordered a new one. It's going to take a few months, and I'm just hoping it keeps working. Because it's it works fine, but it's every time it updates and more software comes in with fancier features, this thing is less and less able to handle it. Well, anyway, the thing I put down is just B to D in the verse. So B minor to D major. The chorus is right down the B minor, scale chord progression, whatever. I don't know. It's a thing. So I think what I'm going to do is just maybe hold out something like that in the verse. Arpeggiate it a little bit. So that's a little bit of a fake, weird, synth sound, but I wanted it that way. It's also in 6/8. And the drums are just a temporary thing I wrote in. I just write the verse and chorus, copy paste it right across the song. You'll do that. Yeah, I do that though, so it's better than listening to this thing. I hate that click sound. It's just freaking annoying. This drums is a lot more pleasant. All right, so let me see here. That's where it switches to D. You'll do something like that. I haven't really planned this out yet. That's where it goes back to B. Okay. Then the chorus was... Yeah. Like that. Just to remind myself of the rhythm. And then I'm just going to put down a random thing here, so I don't even remember what it was. I might actually just let that go because I want that to be sparse anyway. That's where a guitar solo is going to go. So maybe I just won't even hardly play anything there. I'll just let the MIDI guitars do their thing. Sure. I think I'll just go for it. So I'm just going to try and track left and right, straight through. Then I'll just put some like stereo expansion type guitars on, like little punch-ins. I'll do the bass all the way through drums because I'm going to play something instead of this written in thing. I just do that for the sake of having something pleasant to play to. My performed actual drum part might not be as impressive as this one because, you know, this one I could sit there and go like just spam 16th notes, 32nd notes in, but yeah, anyway. Let me just go for it. So yeah. All right, so I'm shooting video right there for the YouTube version. I gotta be remembering to turn that on and off and get in frame. So here I go. Did I seriously just go to a C instead of a B? I did. One more time, I kind of slopped up that transition back to B minor. Still sloppy, getting the hang of it. It's different playing it in on a MIDI controller than guitar, so it's always a little bit of a learning curve every time I start. Good enough. The end course goes on forever because I'm planning to do a fade out. So yeah. Okay, I think that worked. So it's going to be a little louder when I play it back and turn the input monitoring off, so. Yeah, it works. I didn't do anything like super matching the MIDI parts because I never do. I just kind of like sit them on top. All right, so that's the left side. How about our right side all the way through? Yeah, my thumb's like tired. I don't know why. Must have been squeezing too hard on the neck. All right. All right. Save. Always hit save. I always have to make sure I do that for every time because, like, I have so many bad experiences where the power fails or some stupid thing. All right. All right, that sounds awesome. 6/8, simple chord progression in B minor. Sounds awesome. Okay, so I'm going to turn on this pedal that drops my pitch for me. I can actually spin the knob and go all over the place. I think I'm just going to do a dumb, easy, picking this up thing with a low octave. So, yeah. This one is just going to be a punch in on the chorus. Wait, 6/8 count. All right, there's the left. Here comes the right side. First chorus is half. The last one's technically longer, but that's for a fade out. So effectively, it's a doubled chorus after this one. But yeah, anyway, let me color code so I can tell that's chorus immediately. I want to solo out this. I'll do this one. Yeah, I want to put this on. Just a little bit of a mix in there. I should put the loop on there. I'm affecting the wrong one. There we go. All right. That is like an ugly low octave mixed in now. That just is going to make that sound super aggressive. That's awesome. Okay, so copy, and then I'm just going to find the chorus bars and go paste right down on them. There we go. Good. That is now super heavy. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this lead tone. Load up this. And I think in the chorus, I'm just going to do like an easy lead that I'm going to turn down in the mix. Some B minor thing. Just a scale them down. That might be what I want. Okay. You know what? Let me get that the same thing every time. I might harmonize this. There we go. You know, I'll just do it twice. I don't have to. Actually, that last one was kind of sloppy. Maybe once. I don't have to play this over and over. I just have to get it on there as correct one time. Need to hear it. Yeah. That's all I need. Okay, so I'm gonna just copy that track. This one's gonna go about 30 left. This one will go 30 right, and then just go up a third on the scale. I think that's it. Yeah, let me see. Drop my pick. Okay, try that again without dropping my pick. All right, I kept playing there. I don't really have to, but you know what? That's fine. It'll give me a little variation on that side. Copy paste. Good. Let's see. Nice. That works. so I'm gonna go ahead and make that purple like the other parts of the chorus. Just put this right throughout. And then I'm gonna turn this down. Oops, too far. Like I said, so let's see. Grab both of these. Just gonna try this, minus 6 dB. Okay, barely hear it, but it just adds some movement. That's not bad at all. Okay, so moving on, guitar solo. So I just improvised this. I didn't do any key changes for a change. I've been doing that a lot as of late. So let me see. Do I want to even do anything over that actually? Let me kind of cut in from the chorus and see what this will sound like. Maybe just that. And then then I'll just kind of start going around the scale. That works. All right, so I gotta flip my phone up to vertical. I'm gonna have to back up to get in this shot here. So camera over here is just picking up for the YouTube short version. Let's see, there we go. All right, here goes nothing. Sounds a little ugly to me. I think I gotta check my tuning. Yep. Come on. It's always the G string that's like the worst. Doesn't want to go in the right spot. All right, there we go. I knew it was dropping in pitch. I could hear it. It was like just a little off. All right, just figured I'd do a little bit of an ending lead. So that should do the guitar solo section. Let me gain boost this. Oop. Just gives the sound a little more attack when it hits the amp. Well, there's no amp, it's an amp plugin, but still. I think just like yesterday, I want to put a little bit of a acoustic strum in the chorus. I think it'll work really well for this 6/8 thing. This is in tune or no? It's a little sharp. Still sharp. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna see if I can kind of get this there without breaking the thing. I'm gonna just jump to the chorus and I'm gonna punch this in quick. Yeah, okay, here we go. Wait, it's not even minor. What the hell am I doing? So it's... Yeah, do that. Okay. Right it on the downbeat. Dang it, it's missed. All right, that works. Okay, I'm gonna do a stereo sound like I did. Do this an octave up. A little bit of variation on the chords. I keep missing the downbeat. The cannon's so fast in 6/8 at this tempo. Come on. Ugh. Can't even hardly get my hand back to the guitar to pick it after I hit record. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Maybe I won't play it up an octave. It's a pain in the ass to get back in position here. Okay, record. That's an F sharp. What the? Ugh. Okay, this is like the most annoying little 2 measures ever. Four measures, but okay. That's all I need. It's just for a background barely there sound, and it's that annoying. Okay, that can come back up. This is done. Yeah, this isn't even gonna be that loud in the mix. I like literally just want the strum sound. Okay. Here, hood's all messed up. Okay, so let me see. This has got to get turned up. So, oh, okay. Let me chop the end. I'm gonna use that normalize function just like I did on the other thing I just did. I'll use it on the bass most likely too. There we go. This EQ is gonna go on. That's good. That way I just have that like acoustic picking sound. I don't really want the resonance because it'll eat up the other guitars. Your brain hears that and it immediately sounds like, you know, you're like, oh, acoustic, I get it. All right, so bass guitar is gonna be, of course I'm probably just gonna go super low notes and just go ba 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 like that. But I don't know what I wanna do in the verse. I mean, I'm just doing B minor to D over and over again. I could probably just play scale notes around that, make a little bass groove. That would probably be the best idea. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get this thing in tune. So that's good. Sharp. So this is tuned like a 4-string bass on the high 4 strings, and then the 2 low ones are just EA. Like repeating the 2 strings here, but an octave lower, so I can just do drop tunings effectively without needing a drop pedal to work on the bass, because they just don't. They work great on guitars, but the bass guitar with a drop pedal on it sucks. Come on, go in tune. You know you want to. Actually, it probably doesn't want to. That's the problem. Still. Come on, dude. All right, I'll leave it a little up because my body heat will lower it, and that should do it. All right, so what the heck do I want to do? So it's B minor. A lot. I could probably just go. Yeah, just do it here. Yeah, that's just gonna be dead easy stuff. Let me hit the solo. Is the question of what do I do here? Is that going to be? That'll work. Doesn't have to match it, just has to not sound like trash over it. Okay, there is the camera situated, and I'm gonna track. One more time. It was a little rough on the rhythm there. I think I screwed up one note in this bridge. Let me listen though. It might sound okay. Start over with it actually. Oh. Yeah, it might be all right. I kind of slid in to the key. I'm not so much of a perfectionist with my parts, save for the drums being like on, because I'm gonna, tweak the MIDI when I play them in. But yeah, that should work. I gotta plug my wireless in. I use a wireless system sitting literally next to the input, but reason being I have rolling chairs and the cable will forever get stuck under the wheels, so I just use this thing. Okay. It's got like a super huge range, so I could use this on a stadium stage, and I sit here like 3 feet from my input, if that. It's probably not even that far. All right, the little out of key slide I did on the bass is fine. It happens so quickly, it sounds like a chromatic slide. When I'm actually playing it, it's like in slow motion for me, because I'm like so used to playing around the scales that like I can pick up everything, but then when I listen back, it's like a totally different experience, and I'm like, oh, that was like way faster than I thought it was. Okay, I gotta set my cell phone over there with the camera on so I can get footage of the drum playing, but I'm gonna play drums, so I gotta replace that MIDI thing I wrote in. Drum throne. All right, I'm gonna play the drums like I just said. So the first thing I'm gonna do is delete this, because I just like quick write that in. I use the Logic drummer to like follow the part and just put stuff in. It's a little generic though. I can't say my part's even going to be better than that. It's just going to be a part I actually played. So I'm using this Roland. Is my camera like spun around a little bit again? Let me just see if we can get it in the shot. A little bit at least. There it is. So I'm going to play drums on this thing. I have to lock the wheels on this chair so I don't roll away. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, let me see. So I got the metronome up. Gotta get the 6/8 timing in. I'm just gonna hit record and see what happens. As long as I play close to the changes and follow the bass guitar, I should be fine. probably screw up like 5 times before I get this, so bear with me. I mean, even just the counting, it's like in. Chorus. Damn it. Pay attention, dude. Yeah, once I get a feel for it, it'll be fun. Just getting there. Gotta get closer to this, and when I come into the chorus, I want to go like follow that. Okay. Sloppy. Okay. Tried to say it. I almost dropped my stick, so I just stayed up there and tried to catch it again. It didn't work. Gotta get this. Keep like hesitating into the chorus. Oh my gosh. got further. I'm getting it. This takes me a few tries every time. So yeah. All right. I did a bounce or two in the last chorus where it's fading out. I think it didn't pick it up, so it sounded a little awkward, but I'll write it in because I know where it was. Let me grab my camera thing back there. Let go. All right. I've got that. Let me get this chair back. It's like a better height and more comfortable. Just gonna change this out from now on instead of sitting on the drum throne the whole time. All right, so this is a part I actually played, but I've got no qualms about fixing the MIDI up because I'm not the best drummer there ever was. I just like to be able to play my parts in spite of that. So I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't sound like crap. What the hell just happened? My trackpad's so kind of sort of went crazy on me. I don't know what I was trying to say. Anyway. Zoom out a little bit here. I think these are all 8th notes. I'm just nudging that a little bit more on time. Yeah, okay. So you can see it's not moving that much. I was having a hell of a time today. My foot was like, especially my right foot, it was like, I don't know, muscles were like spazzing or something. Probably my nerve thing. I had a bunch of injuries, so I got like some nerve damage and stuff. It's mostly my left leg, but I got some like lower back stuff too. So every once in a while, my legs get twitchy. I think it was happening. It's like not that perceptible until I'm trying to do something precise. Then I was like, oh yeah, okay. Fixed note length. I also noticed it if I'm like just sitting on the couch because my leg will start going like that a little bit. I used to be a distance runner, and at some point, like 2 or 3 years ago, what was it? Like late 2003, I had a surgery scheduled. I tore my ACL right off the bone, got some nerve damage there, screwed up the cartilage. And then, because, that wasn't enough, I got a SI joint thing and a lower back disc. So I got the surgery, fixed that up. I've been dealing with the other stuff. It's getting there. Right now, I'm training to be able to, like, walk for more than a quarter mile because, like, my calves are atrophied so much. Like, I can walk around the house, but if I try and walk outside, especially up hills, it's like nothing because my calves during my running days could like break steel if I flexed. They were crazy. Every other part of me had no muscle because I was super skinny being a runner, but my calves were like monsters. Now they're like rubber bands. So you lose it real quick if you don't use the thing. Okay, so fixing drums. Let's see. So I can pretend I play better than I do. I'm not going to get all the bouncy stuff on the snare, like the ghost notes and stuff. Just the main things that really should be on the grid that I failed to do that placement, playing it. Hey, I got that bounce. I just didn't hear it when I was playing. What do you know? It's just quiet. Aha. Nice. All right, I'm not gonna. Oh wow, those are pretty close to the grid anyway. That's good. It usually gets worse as I go, though. I tend to start rushing the tempo. Okay, so this was. Yeah, that's right. I didn't match that ba-ba-ba every time. Gets a little boring, so I played around it. Sometimes I hit it dead on. I'm just gonna put that there. Yeah. It actually got that bounce. I couldn't hear that when I was playing, probably because the click track's so loud, so I thought it just missed. I'm actually pleasantly surprised right now. Maybe that one I thought was missed at the end is even there. We'll see. That's actually an extra hit. And then I rushed. Just kind of loop those out a little bit. There we go. This drum library, by the way, is Modern Massive 2. I mean, it's right up there, but we're there. This is pretty nice. Like, I used to use Superior Drummer 3. I kind of think Superior Drummer 3 still has a slightly nicer layout, but barely. This one's just a little more sparse, but it does a hell of a job, like, with this particular, like, especially like the rock metal-ish genre stuff. It's awesome. I had to work and usually didn't get it quite on point with the Superior Drummer 3 stuff to get it to sound like what I want. This one, I pretty much load a preset and it's there. because I kind of like the more progressive metal stuff if I'm just listening to other things. Like, I do that, but I don't like necessarily get the vibe they're going for. It's usually more minor keys and like more depressing stuff sometimes, but I do like major keys, but with the same tone. So like super heavy, really thick guitars, but then I choose like a major key and make it sound all inspiring instead of depressing. So, you know, although it's not always that way. Like there's actually a few that are actually kind of surprising with that. You'd think because of the music, it's like, probably the lyrics would be all depressing. It's actually like super uplifting messages. And I'm like, huh. Then you listen to pop stuff and they're like, I want to die. It's like the opposite of what you think a lot of times. I pulled that off. I swear I was hearing this not hitting in my headphones and it's actually there. I think the click was just eating the thing up so I couldn't hear it. What do you know? Glad about that. Why did I just see that move again? Was that me or? Yeah, I kind of was a little off on these double kick parts. Okay. There we go. Do. Let me see what that actually sounds like. Okay, that's crap. There. That's, no, that one. Okay. This is going to be at the end where I'm faded out anyway, so probably could just have this wildly out of time and you won't even know. All right, where is the entrance into this? I thought that was messed up. No, it was actually the last repetition through, which would be here. I did get that hit. It was just quiet. Haha. That one I made a mental note of, and I was like, missed it, but no, it didn't. All right, well, I'm surprised by that a little bit. So, okay. I mean, this drum pad is way more sensitive than the previous Yamaha I used to have. But I got to remember that the click track, or not the click track, but this metronome is just making me not hear some hits. And then I think it missed. All right, so I don't have to reset sometimes if I think I do. Because I don't have to assume it missed. All right, that's good. So drums are done. If I hear anything while I'm doing the vocals where I messed up a thing, I'll fix it. But yeah, otherwise I should be good. So what I'm going to do right now is just take a little bit of a break, just like 3-4 minutes. I'm at capacity as far as my bladder because I drink a 30-ounce coffee and I'm sipping on this thing so my voice doesn't get dried out. But I'm going to do lyrics. So I got to type up some stuff, figure out what I want to do as far as a melody, and warm up my voice in the process, which is usually a couple minutes before it starts working. So you're going to hear some off-pitch, wimpy, weird sounds and me just going like a bunch because I'm just warming up. Once I get there, then I'll track a part in. It goes pretty quickly though, so I don't think about the lyrics much. I just type stuff and whatever, but I need to take a break right now or I will pee my pants. That's how it goes. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I talk texted some lyrics in, so I've got that done. I might change the second verse I did around, but just for speed, I just went. I also got distracted because, here, wait, let me change. Go big here. This was my distraction. So, yeah. Okay, so let me flip this around to get the camera set. Oh, actually, before I get the camera set, AirDrop. I changed where the share button is. MacBook Air, that's the one. All right, so I'm airdropping the lyrics I put down onto this laptop in front of me. There we go. All right, I might want to change the second verse a little bit so it's not totally as we... Give me a sec. I'm just changing a few words. Okay, gotta change a thing in the first verse because there's obviously a typo because I copy pasted, so they gotta be the same. Come on. There we go. All right, I think that'll cover it. So back to camera on this phone. Flip. All right, so that'll do it. Now I gotta listen to this thing. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to be making weird noises, as I said before I went on the break. So I'm just warming up. It's going to take me a bit, and I'm just going to look at the lyrics and just try stuff, and eventually when something clicks, I'll go with it. All right. Wow. I might have just came up with a melody for the chorus at least. Okay, I want to switch a word around. Just a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. All right. First one's half. I think that'll work out. Okay. So this sounds like absolute trash right now because I'm not warmed up, but this is just going to be a memory aid, so I'm just going to record it real quick so I don't forget that chorus because I suck at remembering things. Just all right. It's barely there, or just crappy falsetto, but Also gonna change another word. That sounds cooler. Okay. You can't even see what I'm doing, but you'll hear it eventually anyway. There it is. Okay. I need much warming up, judging by that terrible memory aid thing I just recorded. That's bad. Okay. Just a little bit. Oh, it's gonna take a bit. It's already better than that memory aid version though. Okay. So I just like ease into it, so I'm not worried if I sound bad while I'm warming up. Just don't want to push and then that's worse. Okay. Running out the rider's struggle. No battles are raging out of summoning paper. You're blah, blah, blah. Just trying random stuff, see if anything clicks. Oh, I have no idea. Dancing misfortune as we aspire to plan, and I can't run out of life. Salvation is a sudden behavior. Salvation is worship. You think you're okay just by getting myself just fine. Really, you're just lying and down. All right, I think I'm gonna kind of do a faster pace thing. Gotta sort it out. Maybe I'll just hit record because frankly, sometimes that just forces me to do something. Redundant misfortune as we aspire to plan and our life keeps running out. While we struggle bound and I don't know our path to salvation is a something you can pay for yourself. Hey, your wealth is worship and you think you're okay just by getting by, self-justifying, and really you're just lying and bringing on your own pain. Did I just pull that off? I don't know. Dancing misfortune as we aspire to plan and our life keeps running out. I'm strung around and I don't know our path to salvation is a something. Works for me. Okay. Like I said, sometimes I just hit record, it happens. Other times, it's the opposite. I crap the bed every time I try to hit record, and it's usually if I plan it out though. If I'm improvising, I'm fine. If I have it already pre-planned, then I fail. It's opposite of what it should be. All right. Random aspires as we mess up the planet. Our time keeps running out of struggle by our minds. I don't you know? That time I screwed it up because blah. All right. Redundant misfires as we mess up the plan and our time keeps running out. Why do we struggle by our own minds? Hey, don't you know the path to freedom isn't something you can just take lightly? And you will worship if you think you're okay just by getting by self-justifying and really you're just lying and building our own pain. All right, I might have got that. right, so I'm going to run that through like some tape saturation, compression, and other stuff. So that'll be a lot more prominent in the mix. I do already forget the chorus, so here goes the memory aid. Okay. I don't need much, just something to like make sure it pops back in my head. I am hitting the wrong thing in every way. Okay, there we go. I said my stuff's more uplifting. This kind of is in a way, but it's like a roundabout way. The lyrics are kind of random, but usually when I start going, it's like absolute nonsense. Then I start sort of follow a theme. Depends. All right. I'm not sure I can do this if I'm warmed up enough, but I'm going to just hit record anyway, because maybe it'll happen. Just a little bit. No. Just a little bit. Warm up voice. Just a little bit higher. It's hard to jump from that falsetto down to the note I want. Just a little bit higher, out of reach. What's to a fail? It's getting there though. Just a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit higher. Reach what's down at my ear and skin teeth. All right. Just a little bit higher. It's a little bit off. Close though. I'm getting more warmed up as I do this. Oof. Just a little bit higher, out of reach. What's to damn it, hit that note. Okay. I'm just warming up. Whoa, what I hit? My whole screen just flashed. I hit something weird. Just a little bit higher, out of reach. What's to admire? I cannot hit 2. That one word. It's pissing me off. I keep doing it wrong. Just a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher, out of reach. What's I just tried to do a pitchless like scream on it, maybe, but now. Just a little bit. Hit the pitches, please. Just a little bit. Just a little bit higher. Oh my gosh, I can't hit the freaking pitches. My brain is just not processing the key or something. Just a little bit higher, out of reach. What's to admire? It's close. Just a little bit higher. Okay. Concentrating so hard on not screwing that up that I'm not getting the lyrics correct. So, like, at least on the last 2 lines.
just a little bit higher. Hey, how it wants to run my ignorance can teach.
I think I got it.
Just a little bit higher. Hey, how it wants to run my ignorance can teach.
Close. So I got a little bit off, one or two spots, but it's close enough now that I think I'm going to run it through. I'll just nudge it. I'm more worried about getting the tone and the feel right, but the pitch has to be pretty damn close. Like, it can't be like ear piercing and stuff. That won't work. All right, here I go.
Just a little bit higher. Now it's what's to run my ignorance can teach straight me. I understand, it's bad understand. Remember myself.
See, like I said, improvised second end comes out better than the pre-planned thing. Go figure. That note's off. All right, that one note's off, but I might not care. I think I'm just gonna nudge that up because the rest of that sounds so good. I don't want to tweak it. All right, I'm gonna do a last one. So this is the one that goes out longer. So I don't want to just copy paste because I want to have this be a little different. So unfortunately, I can't just take that second one.
Just a little bit higher. Stand out, reason what's left down in my ignorance can teach me. Don't understand, it's better to stand where I am.
All right, I think just like the second one, there was like one note or something that was a little suspect, but mostly that was okay.
Just a little bit higher. Stand out, reason what's left down in my ignorance can teach me. Don't understand, it's better to stand where I am.
Stand was a little bit. Okay, I don't care if it's one note. That I'll just pitch correct into place and be done with it. And it's also not so far off that I'm like cringing. Ooh, don't delete that. Just memory aid. I almost deleted the verse. I could hit undo, but still. All right, that should be good.
Just a little bit higher.
Actually, higher there is a little. Okay. Scoop up into it though. All right. Guitar solo. That's cutting through. That sounds fine. All right. I'll take it. Yeah, kind of like the drums. I like to get it in there, but like I'm not like worried about like absolutely perfect stuff because like I'd rather get the tone, the feel, like that kind of like screamy stuff I do on point, and then if I'm just like here's the pitch and I'm just like I'll just go nudge it up a little bit, like especially if it's like one note or two like here and there in the chorus. Big freaking deal. Because if the other option is I punch in, which isn't going to work for the video because I'm not crossfading that little note on the video to like look right. That's just not happening. And then the other thing is like if I guess it's called comp in, like I just punch in and stuff like that. I'm like, what's the difference? I either fix it with that or I fix it by punching in and doing the right note. It's like, it's a 1 for 1. Anyway, I also just move on. So like tomorrow I'll be doing a different song. So I'm not going to sit here and dwell on this thing forever because it's got to be done because I'm going to do a new one tomorrow and I don't want to sit here and overthink it. The vocals are going to go through Humanoid, and that plugin is awesome. I can't show it on stream though because my computer will crash trying to run the streaming software and the recording software simultaneously with that on there. That's why I do the MIDI either before or after and then freeze the tracks because same thing, it can't handle all the processing. When I get my new computer, that shouldn't be a problem, but it's not showing up until September because it's like a custom order and I'm waiting in line for them to assemble it. But when that happens, actually, by the way, that box back there is the monitor for the new computer, but that got here immediately. Then the computer itself, they're like, yeah, September. And I'm like, oh, freaking that, fine. So I'll see. If I can just do the stream with some stuff like that, where I've got to freeze a few tracks and just not run the vocals through the stuff. I want to show that on stream eventually because my whole thing is like I want to show the process, but I can't literally do it because it crashes the thing. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, though. So I run it through Humanoid. That does vocoder, harmonies, a little bit of pitch correction, although the reason I say I want to get the notes pretty darn close is because that pitch correction sounds a little wonky if you're too far off. It's just for like very subtle, slight things. And I think it's more for like the harmony than even the main vocal part. But anyway, it does stereo like width stuff. Like it'll make it sound wider, add some saturation so it punches through the mix. That kind of stuff. And I usually do put a compressor after it just to tame any like loud transients, but that's about it. Actually, I run it through Clip Distortion. It's a Logic plugin. That makes the scream sound more aggressive. I only put it up on like 15, maybe 20, up to 30% in the chorus, but that's like special occasion type stuff. Usually around like 20 something in the chorus, 15 or so in the verse, and any more than that, it kind of sounds like a megaphone, but yeah. It's good though. When I get the new computer, I'll do that all. But right now, this is as far as I can get. So I'm just gonna hit save for now. I gotta mix all of the footage together, put it on the final track, so that comes out on YouTube. So I usually do like thing where you can see guitar, vocal, drums, bass all on the same screen in little squares, and it, you know, just kind of shows how I'm playing the song. And I don't have every part on here. I can't show the MIDI parts or anything. I probably could just show myself doing the little in on the controller, but I usually just do sections. Like I can do like really complicated stuff if I've only got to do a measure or two and then just copy and paste it. It's when you have to go through the whole song that it gets hard. Yeah, anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll be on tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. And I just keep doing this. So yeah. All right. Anything else? No. All right. See you later.